Okay, I start regarding the host. Okay, you can share screen now.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, yeah, I can see now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, what is? Did you go through the rack installation and all?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How was it? Good.
I, I it was okay. It was okay. I got it.
Ah, very good, very good. So this is the most important, but we spend time so you will get some value.
Yeah, right now I install it. So in the future we are going to do some practice,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
command.
Obviously, you need to have practice a lot because every time may you got the different troubleshooting. So it always have recommended to have to have some practice, and most probably you have to go through in detail. This is actually very important.
Yeah, okay. Because maybe I can join a company and the company they already install hack. So I have to.
Yeah, yeah. The mostly, the if you go with some professional services company, maybe this is their day-to-day job, right? Based on customer requirement. So, for example, if you join some company, maybe they have day-to-day job, new installation and all. So, I will suggest you
Did you do
have to,
installation?
yeah, yeah, installation. If you have if you join some company who providing the professional services to the customer, right? So maybe there is such requirement to install data guard day-to-day job. Oracle Track setup and data guard. So this is a very important, to have do some good practice.
Yeah, I see, I see. So I thought that maybe most company they sometimes they can install it like maybe once or twice and then upgrade it.
That's right. That's right. So this is happening like that.
Yeah, so it
So
depends
basically,
on the business.
you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my God. Hello.
Yes, hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Okay. There is something mic issue maybe. Okay. Need to make full screen. Okay. Okay. So basically, data guard, I will give you overview about data guard first, then we will, or we can install, we start installation, then we can discuss parallel. So you install the VM.
No, I tried to install it, but I I didn't know how to. Maybe we need like two or three things, so I didn't install it based on the
No,
requirement of data guard.
no,
Maybe
no
it's
problem.
different.
No, be it is okay. So you we can create new VM with the same practice. We can create ODG1, Oracle Data Guard 1. Okay. So Linux.
The direction, you don't want to change the direction.
It's okay. Okay, if you want to keep in default path, this is okay, or we can choose the different path. You have space in C drive, right? You have
Yeah.
lot of space. Okay, very good. So we can create folder here. After the lab setup and all, you can copy this and you can save somewhere for future reference. ODG lab. Okay. So I can create here node one. What is this? We can have almost. We can take 2 GB RAM or we can take 4 GB better because it's recommended to have 4 GB, each node. So,
Like, are we going to set up like two VMware
yeah, two
and
VMs.
two VM?
Yeah, two VMs.
Right. So
We can put here 50 GB.
let's put on maybe 100.
No, we will have two VMs, right? So, okay, we can put 100 because it will dynamically, assign, right? So we
Yeah.
can put 100. Yeah.
So that we don't have the space issue.
Yeah. So we can go setting.
So here we only need like one connection.
Yeah, yeah, one connection because it is a two different VMs. So the network card requirement is one.
Okay.
Default installation you need to do. Let me start this. Then we will discuss.
Yeah, I see. So like, why do we use like two VMs? Do we use like two server because we have like two hack, two server for hack?
Yeah, yeah. I will explain you. Just keep in mind, rack is only for high availability, and load balancing, and it should be on the same place. Okay, it should be on the same place. Mean in one data center. Okay, so rack always
Okay.
give you high availability and load balancing, and it will. You cannot keep rack node in remote location. You will have on the same place in one rack even
In place.
because you
Yeah.
need storage connectivity. SAN storage is a prerequisite for rack shared storage. right? For data guard, it called ODG, Oracle Data Guard. Now it called OADG, Oracle Active Data Guard. Okay. So this is we use for disaster recovery for DR. DR always the second node should be remote location. Okay. So for example, uh, in United States, state one, you have primary server, which we will do Oracle CLS by name, the database name. And second state, we have second server. You got that?
Yeah, I got it.
So I will not put the name and US state 2. So this always have in the remote location. In the Oracle Data Guard language, we said standalone server. You got that? So you have one primary
Okay,
server
standalone server.
and you have one standalone server. Your application connecting to the primary server. When primary server goes down, it will switch over to standby server. This is for
Okay.
disaster recovery.
Standby or standalone?
Standalone, yeah. Standby
It's
or
standby,
stand,
right?
yeah, standby or standalone, yeah. Sorry, standby. Okay,
Yeah, that's why I was surprised.
yeah.
Yeah.
Standalone means single instance, yeah, and single server, right?
Yes.
So
Yes. Single
standby is,
yeah.
yeah. So standby. If you have Oracle Enterprise, you will have ODG licenses, okay, which is not
Okay.
which is not real time. If you need real time, you need to buy licenses. Enterprise Plus or OADG, Oracle Data Guard licenses. This is called Active Data Guard. Okay,
Okay.
this is called Active Data Guard. Okay, first let's start. So this is so for Active Data Guard, it is a real time. Your data, is real time, synced with the standby server. Okay, so mostly company who who implemented the disaster recovery site, they always use Active Data Guard. Okay,
Yeah, in real time because business is running.
yeah, business is running, so it is the real time. Uh, it is the real time. Data is sync.
So like this one, the ODG one is it going to be like a standalone?
Which one?
I mean this one, this ODG one, is it
Yeah,
going
it
to
is
be
a
like a
standalone,
standalone?
standalone server, standalone server.
So like normal procedure for standalone.
Normal procedure. You have one standalone database, or you have RAG databases. You can make DR setup. For example, in primary side, you have two node rack running, right? And you can
Yeah.
have one server on remote location, and you can set up the data guard, right? So your data
But
guard,
we must have a standalone first.
yeah, a remote location is a standalone server. Or you can have both rack environment on primary side and also on the DR side. And you can set up the data guard between both rack environment. Okay. So you will have high availability You will have load balancing and you will have disaster recovery. Three in one. Three in one. Nescafe.
So that's how most company do.
Yeah, mostly big company they always have in the primary side rack environment. The configuration is same. You know, either you are configuring standalone or you are configuring on rack. Configuration are same. Steps are same. There is no difference. You
Let's do a manual.
Yeah, we can make normal. We did before, right? So we can do automatic partition. So it will take automatic. So what we do here, we put the host name. You can put P primary ORCL, okay? Or you can put PODG1, okay?
Okay. Okay, let
Primary
that go.
Oracle Data Guard 1, okay? Just to remember, okay? You're getting this IP. We will set the static IP, okay?
Okay. 192.168.1 dot. We can put 90 and 91, okay? In the Okay, let's put 91 and the other one we're gonna put 92.
90 and 91 is okay, right? Or you want me to put 91? Okay,
Anyone.
okay, I can put 91 and 92, okay?
Like why do we always use like 192, 168?
So this is your your wireless network. This is a different network. It is a C class network. By default, you are getting, when you power on your wireless network, you will get the IP. This is not a DBA job. You can ask the network admin to provide you IP addresses for the machine. When you do installation, okay, you can ask them, provide me IP address for the network. So he will provide. And this is also system administrator responsibility to do that. But we are doing setup, we need to do that, right? But you should know what is the IP, how to assign the IP, how to change the IP, how to change the host name. You should know. Got that? Done. Begin. Oracle. Oracle. Okay. So let it install. So the Oracle Data Guard required licenses, active data guard. Okay. So environment, data guard environment. Okay. primary site, and you have DR site, okay, which is the remote, okay. So environment can be rack plus ODG rack plus ODG, okay. You can have rack plus ODG, rack only, rack plus ODG, and you can have ODG only, okay. Can be standalone, okay. So you can have ODG and ODG, okay. So this is different environment can be possibility. There is a possibility, okay. So what we are going with the third one here in the testing lab, okay. Steps. Step one, we install the operating system, right?
Yeah.
Plus pre-install Oracle requirement, okay. Step two will be install Oracle software, okay. Step three will be export, shutdown, VM, and export appliance, okay. Step four, change the host configuration, okay. Step five, power on both VMs, okay. Step six, create database on primary node plus listener. You got that? Follow me.
Yeah, I follow you.
Then step seven, Oracle data guard configuration, where what we will do, okay. So these are steps. So just keep in mind, when you do the Oracle data guard implementation, any company, you have to ask the licenses. One point I need to mention here, because
Yeah, you can mention.
as you are DBA role, okay, so you should know about the licensing, Oracle licensing.
So for data guard, it's a must. You must have the license
Yeah,
before you apply the data guard.
that's right. When you install the Oracle software, by default, all licenses enabled, okay?
Okay.
And you have to disable, which is not required. Otherwise, Oracle LMS team, licensing team can come and make audit on your database installation. And they are tricky because when you download Oracle, install Oracle, by default, all licenses are enabled, right? And Oracle know,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
the
yeah.
people don't know, so we can send the LMS team and we can make audit and we can get money from them. Got it? So it is recommended to have, when you do installation, you have to check the licensing. Okay.
Okay. Like I hear, so what's the difference between the active data guard and the one on top, which read time
Yeah. The active data guard
of
is,
the, what's the difference
yeah,
between, yeah.
active data guard is a real time. You know, it is a high performance and high available. Like, for example, you are doing some transaction in the primary database, right? Some transactions coming on the primary database. What it will do, it will push the transaction to uh, the the DR site on the data guard host. Then he will comment the transaction in the primary site. So you will not lose any transaction data. Okay, so it is active real time. Data is replicating real time. But in normal data guard, data is not real time. It is async mode. So you have chance to lose some data.
So how do we back up data guard? How do we back up data from with the first one that is not, it's not active? Do we back up like every day, or maybe like every after 5 hours, or maybe you can schedule,
No,
or
actually,
how?
this backup, I told you last our session, each company have own recovery time objective and recovery response objective, RTO, RPO, right?
Yeah.
So mostly company, if I say generic, mostly company, big company, they are taking weekly full backup and they are taking daily incremental backup. Okay, and they are taking monthly full
Okay.
backup. They are taking quarterly full backup. They are taking yearly full backup, and they are some company who financial company, they are keeping for 10 year, decade. It depends on company policy how many copy backup they wanted to keep. You got that?
Yeah, so like if I got it, the first one, the which that you say is real time, they can take like backup for like every day, or maybe every like every week or every month. But active data guard is like it's in real time. We don't have to schedule, or maybe like every day or every month
No, no,
to have the
no.
backup.
The data guard, don't mix data guard and backup. Backup is a different thing. Data guard is a different thing. Okay. So data guard is a totally different thing. Backup is a different thing. So each company will have backup and each company will have data guard together. Okay. Backup is the
Okay.
first backup of your data. Data guard is only for disaster recovery, right? So you are pushing your the data to the remote location. If there is some disaster on primary site, you can switch over to other node, and you can not lose your single transaction. So any company, they have data guard, they have backup, both things. Backup based on RTO, RPO. The data guard is a disaster recovery, is a disaster recovery. For
Yeah,
example,
just a yeah, I got that one.
for example, if you join some company, they have primary site only, okay, and they are managing backup, right? So they ask you to set up data guard. This is a common exercise for DBA, okay? Because in weekly basis, I am getting the, okay, can you do the data guard configuration for this instance? Okay, this is a day-to-day requirement. For example, if you have primary server, you have one instance running. When you join, maybe there is new application installation. They need one more instance, right? So when you
Yeah.
create new database instance, may they ask, we need to set up for Oracle Data Guard for this instance. Maybe in your the Exadata, you have 10 instances, database instances, right? So maybe out of 10, they have two under data guard. Other 8 is not under data guard. And they will ask you, Okay, we need two of them more under data guard. You got that? So this can be possibility to have the requirement. Got
Okay,
it?
I see, I see. I understood very well. I got it. I got it. But the thing is, like with this one, the first one that you say, we do license on the notepad.
Yeah. The license.
Yeah, that you said that there's difference between the active data guard and the other one
Yeah, the
because
difference is only the active data guard is working with the sync mode, real time replication,
yeah,
data
yeah, yeah,
replication.
real time, yeah, I got this one. And then how about the other one?
Other one is a not real time, it is the async mode. You know, you cannot make switch over. You can make switch over, but there is a many work, manual job. You have
Oh,
to do manual job. But you
okay.
have
So you
one,
have to.
you have replica in remote location. That's it. Which is maybe you lose some data, small chunk of data, not full data. Okay, small chunk of data. Maybe some company they afford 15 to 10 minute transactions, right? But in real production environment, you have always active data guard, which is a sync mode. Sync mode mean you insert some data into the table in the database, right? Okay. So before inserting, it will go where? It will go to the log file, right? After log file, it will, when you commit the transaction, it will save to the disk, right? Before commit to the disk, it will commit to the disaster recovery first. Then it will save to the disk in the primary side. So there, this is, you cannot lose even single transaction data. Got that? Okay. My one of student, he got the job yesterday in US, Virginia.
Go.
Yeah, one of my friend, I was teaching Oracle, you know.
Okay. Oh, that's good. So how here you have to set up the time.
Yeah, actually, I have work and I have also big family, 5 kids I have. So it's okay. But yesterday what happened? Our one database was crashed. I was planning to have yesterday session, right? So our one
Yeah.
database was crashed. So we work with the Calm third party, to recover the database. So it was recovered, but it was too late. Oh my God. The first time, you have some mouse problem. When you install the guest, it will solve the mouse issue. Okay. So first we install the guest, okay, to make smooth our operating system. So install the guest, run.
So like on a data guard, do we have to install like one single instance over there, or maybe like 2 or 3 single instance?
No, single instance.
Let's say,
One is the primary and one is the secondary.
yeah, it's a standby. Yeah, let's say if you have like a hack,
Yeah.
like a hack database,
Yeah, you have
because a
one.
hack you have like two server, right?
Yeah, yeah,
If you
two
have two
servers.
server on the primary, and how about the standby? Are we still going to have like 2 standby data
No, no,
guard and data recovery?
one.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have like 2 or 3 server on the primary, or maybe 5 server.
Doesn't matter. In the rack environment,
Okay, so
you will connect to the unique name, but each node have two
okay,
instances, rack one, rack two, right? But you are connecting to the
yeah,
rack DB. You remember? You are connecting to the scan
yeah,
IP, scan, right? So your data in the
okay,
Oracle ASM, right? It is not both instance connecting to one data, right? In the rack.
yeah. I see. Okay, so on data guard, we always have to use like one single instance on the
That's
remote
right.
location.
That's right.
Okay, because
Uh,
I thought that maybe we should have like two, because we also have 2 server on the
no,
hack
no, no,
setup.
no, no.
Okay.
You have to have one data guard, DR site, one server. Sorry, actually, my son was. Okay, just 1 second. So first we need to disable the firewall. Okay. Okay. So the idea, I stop the service. Now I need to disable. It will not boot when system reboot. Okay. So permanently disable. Okay. There is two firewall. There is a one SE Linux. So this always you have to do disable. Otherwise, during installation you face the issue. Oh my God. No problem. Disable.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
So now I just power off. So before power off, we can
So
install,
we don't
right?
have
We need
we
to.
don't have to create a database right
No,
now.
no, we need to install the Oracle software, right? Then we can clone, right? Right, my window is very small. Okay.
You can make it a little bit big.
Yeah. First, we check the internet is working or not. And let's look up yahoo.com. Okay. So first we need to install the prerequisite. Yum install
Yum update.
Yum update. You want to update, it's okay, but because this is our test environment, recommended is to update, but it will not affect our installation, right? So you can
Okay,
follow the
okay.
same instruction, but
All right. So at work, in the real work environment, you always have to update.
that's right. Before installation, you have to update.
And what do you use like the minus Y over there?
So
Yum install minus
yeah,
Y.
I mean, yes, if you not put, I think something is running, so I kill this one. This session is running. It's starting update automatically, you know. See here. So I kill the process. If you remove the Y,
So
you
what do
have
you,
to press Y. Okay. But we don't, if I remove Y, each time it will prompt it yes or no. Okay. It will prompt,
you say okay? Oh, like
if you,
yeah, like right here.
yeah. If you put dash Y, it will not prompt it, it will install.
Oh yeah, I see. I see the difference now.
Okay.
Because
So
I know that sometimes you don't have to put Y, sometimes you have to put Y.
yeah. Now we need to create the directory.
So I did get it the first one that you have and that you did up there. That you have to kill some part. So what
No,
happened up there?
it was running yum. Yum was process was running in backend. So I just kill because if yum is running, you cannot run another yum. You got that? So I kill the previous yum, then I run my requirement, yum because yum was running, right? So I kill the yum. You
Yeah.
cannot run 2 times yum.
Yeah, I know, I see. Got it.
Okay, I will. What I do, I will send you commands. Huh? Just can you copy this one to the notepad?
Okay.
I send you on chat.
So we use the same one.
Yeah, it is same, because now we are doing standalone, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
just
I mean like the same part, the same direction, same chain
yeah,
of ownership.
we don't have grid here, right? The rack required grid. This is the difference. Other installation is same, but here we don't have grid, right? We
Yeah,
have only
we don't
Oracle.
agree.
We need only
Yeah,
Oracle
it's the same.
database.
And what does the last one mean? It's on the chain mode
Change.
minus us
It is a
-775.
change mode. It is a give permission to U01 read write to Oracle user. Otherwise you are not able to read write in U01. So I just give permission, to U01 through Oracle user. You can read write. I make
So
ownership.
if we don't put it, if you
So
don't put it, you
if you don't
cannot like
put it, yeah, if you
maybe
don't
create the
put it,
table space or whatever.
no, not table space. When you log in to switch to Oracle user, okay, and you will not able to do anything in U01, okay, because U01 owner is a root user, right? But U01 we
Yes,
use
so
for Oracle database, right? So we need to give Oracle user ownership to that U01. So U01 is for Oracle user, okay? And we need to also set the password for Oracle. I put Oracle, right?
Yeah, Oracle.
Yeah, done. So what we did, we disable firewall. We we install the pre-install Oracle 19c packages, and then we create the directory structure for Oracle database, right? So next step, we need to set the environment variable, right?
Yeah, the bash profile.
Yeah, I will send you. Oracle home. Okay. Okay, can you copy this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you save this step, okay?
Okay.
So I will copy this one. Okay, save.
Yeah, we don't have Oracle SRG.
No need. You can export. You can do manual. You can put if you want. But I will give you answer when we finish installation. Okay. The Oracle.
Because I know that we always need. Yeah, I know that we always need the SRG. But here I don't see the Oracle SRG.
You can put because this environment variable mean when you load the shell, when you switch to Oracle user, it will by default the set environment variables. Okay, so we can put
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just want to
you
see.
can put, but because we need two, right, we need to clone, right, for the other node. That time we will put when after cloning, right? So we'll put SID ID in primary, and we will put standby ID. Okay. So later.
Okay, let's do it.
So if I switch, if I switch Oracle now, if you put env, you will see the all environment variable. Here, see. So now, WinCP, right? Where is WinCP? Okay, this one. Just most important thing, when you do Oracle installation or something, you have to use Oracle user. Don't copy anything through root user. Okay.
Okay.
Because the Oracle user is the owner of your software, right?
Yeah. That's where we install the software.
This is database, right? Okay.
Yeah, database.
Oh, we need to put in the home. Anyway, we copy from there to there, okay? We need to put in the Oracle
Yeah.
home, right?
Yeah, I'll go home.
Okay, there we copy this one. We copy here maybe, right? So I will move to Oracle home. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. CD Oracle home. See here, you can switch. This is the purpose of environment variable. You can put $ CD $ Oracle home. So it will go to the path. See here, this is the purpose of environment variable. Why do you not? Okay. Before doing this installation, we can reboot one time. Okay. So we'll get the good screen resolution. We install the guest, right?
Yeah.
So we can reboot one time.
So do you change the font size, the font color?
No, I did not change.
Because it's black.
Yeah, it will it by default. No, this is I'm logging to the VM, not through SSH.
Yeah, because the font is black. I don't know why it's black.
No, I am not logging through SSH. I am logging directly to the VM.
Yeah.
Okay. See here, I make like the scale mode. No.
Yeah, now it's good.
Yeah, this
So
one.
what do you,
I'm just making full screen. I just go to Oracle.
so why do you change it?
I make the full screen, right? To have a good font. because I am connecting through Zoom, right? So for me, it is very small. For you, it is okay. So we log into Oracle user. CD, Oracle home, right? This is the environment variable. You will go to the path, unzip Linux.
I don't. So how do you start typing Linux and then you finish typing?
Tab. You have to press tab to complete the file name. No need to type all. Tab.
So when you start, you just have to tap and you finish.
Yeah, just put the first letter and put tab. You will get all. I'm just playing with the window.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, it's done, right?
It's done.
You need to run installer. This I was expecting because this is a resolution. I need to set the proper resolution here. Because it is a very big, right? Sometimes we cannot see. User interface. New. It is there. That is a control.
Maybe because you change the configuration of the display.
Yeah, this is okay, but Yeah, I'm not getting full window, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay, just for a second.
Maybe you can put like you can put where it was before you change it.
Yeah, we can do that. There is a shortcut key for this. I cannot see the menu, right? Menu should be here. Okay. Post. Which? Let me see. I have shortcut key. Maybe let me share.
Let's say let's try to do that like this.
It is the same. Mm. Okay, we can do one thing. Where it is here. Go to here. What is it? File, preferences, input. You see here is a shortcut key for this. The just a second. Yeah, these are shortcut keys. Host plus A. Audio. Hmm. Yeah, this one. Host plus C. The host plus C. Host plus C.
You're changing.
Can you press right control key plus C? Yeah, this one. Yeah, good.
Oh
Right.
no.
Yeah, it's okay now. This is a shortcut key, you know.
Make it
Host
like to make it how it was.
plus, yes. Yeah. See here. Just remember host plus C. Huh? So we need to install software only. Okay. Single instance, right? Enterprise. This is our base directory. This is our elementary. These value coming from the from environment variable.
Okay. Single instance is easy.
Yeah, it is standalone installation.
That's what I say. It's too easy now.
Yeah, because you did practice, right? This is
Yeah.
the reason.
Like if you install Hack, Standalone will be easy
Yeah,
because Hack has a lot of steps.
yeah.
Like on this one, so in real time, the company will provide two server, right, for the primary and for the data guard,
That's right.
so that we don't have to export it or clone it.
Yeah. So log into root user. Yeah, it done successfully. Software installation done. We just install the software installation, okay? Uh, Now we will power off.
So we don't have to create the database.
We will create later. First we clone. But in Scandy node, we don't want to, the create database, right? We will take duplicate, we will clone from product primary to data guard, online, active clone.
Oh yeah, see, so that when we create a database, it can link.
Yeah, right. So what we do, we clone here. You see the clone option?
Yeah.
So I put the name to, okay?
Okay.
We will generate the new MAC address, It will not create any problem. Full
I will
clone.
not create any problem.
The Mac is the network card. So I just tell him make as a new network card. Don't use the previous VM. Full clone.
So like that's what I asked you last time. So that what's the difference between the clone and export?
Yeah, export. I That's why I changed the method to have to learn two method. You can export, then you can import anywhere. But if you are on the same virtual box, you can clone with a different name. There is two method. You can use anyone. It is the same.
Okay. But what do we use on real time environment on real
Real
work?
See, the real-time environment, it depends. You have physical server or you have virtual server, right? So, so these two server depends where they give. Maybe you have Exadata on primary side and you have a standalone server in the DR side, right? So it depends.
Yeah, on remote side, of course, because we have the exact data on the remote side, the data guard on remote, but
Yeah,
on the primary um
should be powerful.
Physical
Where
instance, we are going to have like physical
yeah,
at work.
it can be physical, it can be virtual. You know, some company using VMware for virtualization, some company using the Oracle virtualization technology, some people company using, you know, the hypervisor for Microsoft technology. So there is a different virtualization technology. You don't care, you need those two server, right? So either it is virtualization or it is physical, you don't care, you need two server. One is a primary, one is a secondary, right?
I understand. Yeah. And when the company use VMware, is that the same VMware that I have here
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use
No, the VMware, you know, VMware in the company, they have VMware ES6 software. It is a hardware-based software. You know, top on
okay.
hardware, you install the software like operating system, right? So this is what we are using. This is a workstation, is a client. It is not server, right?
Yeah, it's not server, just the client, yeah. So that to set up a data guard, we need to have like a new database. We can't set up on an old database, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. You can create the new database for data guard on the DR site,
Like that, okay.
on the DR site only, right? For example, if you join company, they have primary database, right? They wanted to set this primary database to
Yeah, they have
the
found my
DR. So you need, in DR side, you need new server, you need Oracle software installation, you need, you know, the ARM and duplicate copy for configuration of data guard. I will make it easy, you know, to understand. You see what we did. We create one server, one VM. We install operating system, and we did pre-install. We disable firewall. We
we install software.
yeah, we install software. So in the end of lecture, I will summarize all detail. So we need to change the IP, right? Because we clone. Clone mean it is same what we have in the primary, right? We need to change the IP.
Yeah.
It should be 92, right? 92.
Yeah, 92.
No, we need to change the host name as well, right?
minus user.
Host name. We put O S O D G 2. Okay. Standby
Did you not
Oracle Data Guard 2.
put user?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So it changed, right? So SODG2. So we can just add into the host file. We don't want IPv6. This is 192.168.1.92, right?
Yeah.
SODG2, right? And other node was 192.168.1.91, right? PODG1, right? So why we put this? Because we can access through host ODG2, right? Ping. You see here. It is S, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
AP.
now we need to make power on for other machine. No, step by step. First, we will configure the data guard configuration on primary server. Okay. When we done, then we work on secondary server. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is our primary server. Oracle. Now we need to create the database. First, we need to create the listener. Okay. This is a primary server.
Yeah, but we need to create a database first, or the listener.
Yeah, yeah. Because we install software only, right?
Yeah, we are software only.
NetCA, Network Configuration Assistant for listener.
So we don't have to create a database before to create the listener.
So it's recommended to have first listener, then database.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to create database, DBCA, Database Configuration Assistant.
Yeah, like on the first one, on our first lab, we create a database before the listener.
It is okay.
Oh, okay.
It will give you warning, but best recommendation is to create first.
Create the listener first.
Yeah. Because here you will see it will we put ORCL. This is our primary database. We will choose the same name. You will see the difference here.
No, we do not put ORCR. We put like OPDG.
No, this is the Oracle database instance name. This is the Oracle.
The SRG.
Yeah. One we will
Oh
have.
yeah, we do not set up the SRG.
Yeah.
We do not set up the SRG on the environment, on the variable.
Yeah. You see here, this is a listener selection. If you don't install listener, then it will, it will give you offline here. So now it is down. See here, it seems down. But you have listener here, right? it will register your database under this listener. Even you can create listener from here as well. They said that it is not running, so we can check here why it is not running. LSNR status. Because we have the host entry, we make host entry in node 2, but not node 1, right? So you got that. We need to make host entry because it's resolving through host, not IP, right? So we need to add it, host file.
Yeah, we did not edit this one.
Yeah, we added node 2 only. 192.168.1.91 PODG1, right? This is the primary. And this is a secondary 1.92, right?
So like we have to put these two in the same host file?
Yeah, host file to resolve IP to host. This is a, you don't need to put every time IP. It will resolve automatically. I will show you. If I ping PODG1, it will ping now, right? Before it will not, because there was not a host entry, right? Either in the real-time environment, these hosts under your company DNS, okay? So when you ping, it will resolve through DNS, right? I explained that last time, right? But we don't have DNS, so we put the host entry, okay? So make it, if you put 2S, so it will ping, right? So now if I start the listener, it started. Well, if you go back and next again, it is up. You see here.
Yeah.
We'll go with the default configuration. It is automatic, just for testing. Don't want this. We put the system password, Oracle. Okay. Great. So now after this, we have, our primary database instance is up. Okay. In the real scenario, when you join company, this is already set up for you, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they can have like 2 or 3 database set up and they ask me to set up one more.
Oh, stick देखिए stick
जाओ पढ़ो यार
मतलब क्या stick दो
जाओ पढ़ो चुप करके टाइम वेस्ट मत करो
So like can we create maybe like 10 database in one software?
Yeah, you need resources only. You can create 100. There is no limitation, but you need resources, right? Each instance needs resources, right? RAM, storage, CPU.
Yeah, we need some RAM. So but the software we only have to install like one software and so many database that we want.
Yeah, that's right. You have one software. Under one software, you can create many database instances.
So like one instance is for one business.
Right. One customer.
Yeah, one customer. But we can also do like one database, one instance, and create a like different pluggable database inside one instance.
Yeah, it can be possible also.
Which one is best?
Sorry, again, what was the question?
I mean, like, which one is best between like create like maybe like 10 database or create one database and have different pluggable database inside that one database?
No, actually, it all depend on compute resources and high availability, right? So, for example, you have 5 applications running in one database server. So it is the risk, right? If this server goes down, you will lose all applications. So it will have
Oh,
separate.
so
It meant
it's recommended to have like
server.
different instance
Yeah,
for each customer.
that's right.
I see. So that's the reason we always have a lot of work because we have different different instance for different customer. So maybe like for two customers it's good, and then for the rest it's not good. So you have to check up.
Right.
So like and when we set up the data guard, it's just for one instance or it's just for the whole software for like let's say for the whole 19C software.
One instance, one database
So it's
instance.
just for one instance.
Right.
Well, I thought it was for like for the whole software, for the whole database.
No, one database. One database is a one instance in Oracle, right?
Yeah, it's one. Yeah.
So Oracle have one database and one instance.
So if you want to set up the data guard for all the instance, you have to set up like one by one.
That's right. One by one. One by one.
It's better. Yeah, it's better to set up for everything
Yeah.
so that we don't have to worry about set up like one by one in the future.
Yeah. Mm. We put the database name is Oracle, ORCL, right?
Yeah, ORC, the SIG.
Yeah,
Yes,
SIG. Yeah.
ORCL.
Can you copy this command to the file?
So where are we going to do all the things? Are we going to do on the primary or on the data recovery?
Sorry?
I'm like, are we going to set up everything on the primary instance or
Both,
on the
both, both.
okay.
Now we are working on primary side, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's done.
Okay. To copy this file,
Yeah,
I s-
okay.
yeah, I sent you in chat. Can you copy? Okay.
So this for the listener, right?
See here. Okay, first we close this one. We can test export, Oracle, SID, ORCL, right? SQL plus.
How do we get this reverse?
Sorry?
Reverse one search. I mean, how do we get this reverse one search?
Yeah, Control R. Control R.
Control R.
Yeah.
And what do you want it? What do you do the reverse search?
It will research, it will reverse, see, if you execute command before, it will search for you. No need to type again. Got that?
Not really.
No, if, for example, if I put Control R, see here, it will search, reverse I search. So I put SQL plus, see, SU dash root I run before, right? So it will search for me. No need to type again. See here. So this
So
is,
when you do the reverse search, you just start tapping, and if you keep going.
Control R, I put R. So it will search me which R I execute the command earlier. Okay. So it will search from
Okay.
history. It will search from history. And I can enter, it will execute. Control R. Show parameter db underscore n to see database instance name. This is our instance name, Oracle. Okay. Then we can see select name from v $ data file. Okay. This is our data file here in this path. You got that? So we can, yeah, this is right. Export, see here, export, it will not work because we don't put command here. Oracle, Oracle, SID, ORCL, SQL plus, oh, sorry, SQL plus as sysdba. Show parameter, select name from v data file. This is our path.
Okay, we on the system, the CISO, the undo, and the user.
Yeah, all file, data file in one folder. So I just wanted to change this path, I will explain, what is this, okay?
Okay. So those five come by default.
Yeah. But we see these are by default. See, we create the redo log file for standby. You see here. because by default there is 3 redo log file, right, in the database instance. So we have, this is recommended. If we have 3, we need to create 4. 3 plus 1, 4 for standby. So on the primary server, we will create standby redo log file. So it will give better performance, and it will not, hurt to the redo log file which instance have. Okay. So it is the best recommendation to create the standby redo log file on the same path or different path in the primary server. Okay. So first, configuration, we need to check our database in archive mode or not. Okay. Oh, sorry, archive log list. Yeah. So our database is in archive mode. You see here.
Yeah, enable.
Instance creation I enabled, right? So our the archive log is enabled. So this is the first step. You have to check the archive log is enabled, and then second step is we need to make database force logging. Force logging mean it have to have capability to switch the log by force. Okay. So by
Yeah,
default, it is not enabled.
switch log. To switch log, what? I don't get it. The first login.
The redo log file, redo log,
Okay.
you have different redo log in your database instance, right? So you have if you have enabled archive log, then what it will do, it will when log become full, okay, then it will archive and it will put in the different place, and the redo log file become empty, right? So it forcefully logging. So the second thing,
So the first login, put login as so that you can put in data guard.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that thing. I don't still get it for the first login.
Sorry, you did not get force logging?
Yeah, I don't get it well.
Force logging means it will force to push the log to the standby. Just keep in mind.
The standby. Okay. Oh, okay. If so, like even if the read log doesn't want to go, you forced to put it over there in
Yeah,
standby.
right, right. So now we created the the redo log file also for standby server. Here.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Now we need listener configuration, the TNS name, right?
So like, what's the difference between the TNS and the direct connect?
The listener. The TNS name, because see, the TNS is the network listener. When you connect through SQL developer, okay, so you connect through network to the database instance. So between database server and client, there is a bridge, which is called TNS and listener. So you can also connect database remotely through the TNS name and listener. It is the network configuration of the client server architecture.
Okay, so that means the TNS connect is just the same with the direct connect.
That's right. I will go to
And
host.
what do we need? And what do we need? Like the client, we can just connect with the SQL developer or tool
Yeah, the SQL, the
without the
database.
client.
Yeah, without client, because you are connecting through SID, the system identifier, right? And to the host name, it will create by default TNS name for you in the SQL developer. Okay. So
But on tool, it won't create.
when you connect to the database server, you have to provide host name, port, and also SID, right? Or TNS name, right? Without
Yeah.
this, you cannot connect. So this means you are connecting to the server through the internet, through the network. So when you type sid in the SQL developer, because this sid Toad don't know, right? Okay, so the database server have create one service for this system identifier, okay, SID. So when SQL developer connect to the database, it will search this service is running on database server or not. If it is running, then you are able to connect to the database server. If this service is not registered under the database, you cannot connect to the database through Toad or SQL developer or client.
But we can use direct connect.
Yeah, you can use the direct connect by passing. Yeah, the direct connect means you are connecting directly to the listener. So you have a TNS name, the SID name, you can direct connect to the database without TNS name. But in the data guard, we need TNS name. Always TNS name is the requirement.
Okay, so we don't really need to use the direct connect out here
No.
on the data guard setup.
Yeah. So this is the TNS name. By default, our TNS name. I need to make entry our standby database server. This is our standby, right?
Start is first one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I put st standby orcl, and this is host name sodg2, right? This will be our
Yeah.
standby server, right? So I will just create this one. I will TNS ping orcl, it pinging. If I put
What is that?
st,
TNSP was okay.
there is no listeners yet, right? We did not create any listener on the node 2, right? So this is the first configuration. Now we need to create the listener. I'm still doing the exercise on
On what?
I'm working on the primary, still working on the primary node, right?
Yeah, we are still working on the primary.
Yeah.
But how here on the listener, we should have put like the first one, right? The ORCL, the SIG for the first one, not the standby.
Sorry?
I mean, like how
What?
here we should have put this one instead of the standby because we are still on the first one.
No,
We
we
put the
need,
second one. Yeah, we
yeah,
should have
yeah.
put the first one.
No, this is our primary database, right? Primary database TNS name,
Yeah,
right?
but we are still on the primary.
Yeah, and we need to connect to the secondary as well because we are configuring data guard, right? So when we are
Oh
in
yeah.
primary database server, we can reach to the secondary through TNS, right? We can make connectivity between both.
Okay.
How you will
And
connect
that
to the,
means
yeah, how you will connect to the secondary without the TNS name? You cannot, right?
yeah, you cannot. So that means when we are going to be on the standby, we are going to put this one, the first one,
Yeah,
on the listener so that they can connect.
yeah. Okay. Can you copy to this file? This is the listener configuration. This what we did was TNS, right? Now we need to do listener. Can you copy to the chat to text file? You copy?
Yeah, copy.
So we are creating static listener for our standby. This is here. We have listener here. Listener. We created listener before, right? Here. This is our primary listener. We created one static listener for to connect to the other database standby. So we created one static listener and we created TNS name for standby database in primary server. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused right now.
Okay. So this is a listener.
The listener, I'm confused between the listener and the TNS.
The listener is a listening, is working on one port, right? It all request coming to the database, it's coming to the listener, which is 1521 port. You got that? So under
Yeah,
this,
got it.
yeah, this listener register under database by default. Okay. So when you connect to the database from remote location, it will listen on the specific port, which is 1521, right? The TNS name is basically is a network connection from client to the database server. For example, in TNS name, you put ORCL. Okay, this is the database instance name. It will see this instance is registered under database with the listener or not. Okay. So I will send you the difference, basic of listener and the TNS
TNS.
basic. Okay. So you have to understand basics. The listener, you just see it is listening, the connection. When you connect to the database, it will allow you on specific port to connect to the database. Okay. So I just need to stop LSNR, stop listener, restart listener. Now see, it is static, the listener register, but it is unknown, right? It register in primary, but it is unknown. It don't know where I am, but it register in the primary database. If I make TNS ping ORCL, STORCL, because other database is down, right? SODG2, right? This one.
Yeah, it's down.
This is the correct one. Ping. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, done. So now we need to do some data guard configuration. This is a basic the listener and TNS name configuration. Okay, meanwhile, we can do the same thing for other node.
Let's stand by.
Yeah, because we need listener and TNS name both node, right? Hmm? Oh, sorry, it's 9.2, right?
Yeah, 92.
Okay. CD Oracle Home. Because remember, we have only Oracle software in this node. We don't have any listener, any database, right? There is no the listener file. So we can create TNS name .or.
So you always have to do like TNS name the OR to create it.
Yeah, because this VM2, the data guard node 2, we don't have any listener, we don't have any TNS name, we don't have any database, right? We just install Oracle binary software, right? To make the duplicate from the primary to secondary, we need database data guard configuration. So let me send you the TNS name for standby. You can copy from the same, from here, right? TNS name will be same on both nodes, right? You can copy this
Yeah.
one. Oh my God. Okay. When I make TNS name from here, TNS ping ORCL, it should result, right? This is our, you see, this is our primary, right? When I make TNS,
Yeah, result.
there is no listener because till now we don't have listener here, right? So
Yeah, we
now
don't have
we,
it.
yeah, we need to create the listener. Oh my God.
You can just copy from there and paste it
No,
here.
no, no, it is different. It will be different. Listener will be different for the standby.
But the TNS is
Yeah,
same.
yeah, TNS same, but listener, we need to modify the host name and all. So I will modify and send it to you, no? Right. You have to modify the host name, right? And database name. It is, what was node 2 name? S, SODG
SPGG. Yeah, ODG.
2, right? Installation. It is easy to modify with me and I can send you through chat so you can copy there. Otherwise it will take time to, okay. Yeah, just copy to the notepad. This is, I will send you all step. Okay, don't worry. Huh? I will send you all step by step.
Yeah, because right now, this listener and TNS, I'm still confused a little bit. But
No,
I need to
TNS
do
and
it.
listener, I will send you the basic and then you can review. If you have some question, we can have again session and I can explain to you again. But you need to little study. So I will start the listener. Okay. So now if you TNS ping STORCL, it will ping, right? If
Yeah,
you are,
ping.
it will also ping from node 1 also, right? Before it was saying no listener, right? So we did listener and TNS configuration on both nodes. Now we again node 2, node 1. I send you some, okay, yeah. This is a dynamically change, these are parameters we have to change. This is the database configuration, okay? So we say data guard configuration. This is the database data guard configuration now, okay? So you just remember, this is our primary instance and this is our secondary instance, right?
Okay. But hold on. The other one is SODG, right? It's not this one.
STORCL, I put the name, instance name, standby ORCL.
Okay.
But
No,
we did,
those one are the seeds, SID, but not the
yeah,
host name. Yeah.
yeah, this is a no, this is a SID. This is a SID.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
So now I need to the run. Okay, I can go in one shot.
So this one is same, even at real work environment.
Yeah, this is a dynamic change. Okay, so this is the data guard configuration. That means this is the log archive destination data guard configuration. We are shipping from ORCL to STR. This log shipping. Okay, and this is our destination of log, which is async mode, and this we enable destination. So this is all parameter. This is wrong. This should be just 1 minute. This parameter should correct. It should be. Hmm, hmm. Alter system set false server standby. Alter system. We can verify this information. This false server is,
Or SCORCL.
yeah. We can verify the configuration. Show parameter. Yeah, this is correct. This is correct, right?
Let's go to parameter log file. So what does all those parameters mean? I don't know.
Now, this is a data guard configuration. This is a log archive config. So that means it is sending the log from ORCL to standby database. This is the data guard configuration. And then you have log archive destination. So that means you are the archive log, it's saving somewhere, right? So we just said we have a log archive destination in the primary, and also we have in secondary. Okay, that's it. Nothing. These are special. These are number of processes, archive processes. We just increase for standby. This is the recommended configuration from Oracle for data guard for standby and primary. It's a dynamic change. Oh, next. Mhm. I think on standby, on primary, we configure everything. Now we need to create the instance for creation, that there is a log file. Okay, let me send you command. Can you copy this command to the notepad?
Yeah, copy.
Okay. We can see the path for our log file, which is in primary server. You see here, this is our code dump, and this is our audit file destination, and this is our, these file is a, when you create database instance, these directly by default created, for diagnostic, because in the standby, we don't have anything, right? We need to duplicate database from the primary to secondary, but we need to create directory structure, right? You got that?
Yeah, got it.
So to create directory structure, uh, let me send you one script. Can you copy this as well also?
So like in your work environment, if they ask me to set up a data guard,
You go
what
to,
are they going to provide me?
sorry?
I mean, like in your work environment, if they ask me to set up the data guard, what are they going to provide me? Just the server?
Just server, that's it. You have to install Oracle software, then you have to go with this configuration. I will share step by step. You can go through this because you know you need you need lot of practice, right?
Yeah, I need some practice, of course.
Because this is the RMAN script, this is the RMAN script which we make for duplication, standby database, active standby database from the primary. You will see, meanwhile, we need to, where it is, we have this path, right? This one. This is our node 2, right? mkdir minus p. We create the same path, okay? Here. mkdir minus p. Minus p mean it will create all, the subfolder as well, okay? Last time we discussed, right?
Okay, I understand.
Any missing? No. So if you see here in the script,
Yeah. Yeah, go away.
we can see the path here. This is our archive log location, okay? So we need to create here as well. Okay, so we need to change the path, right? And we did this one, the control file where it was here, right? Yeah. And aura data also we have here. And our redo log also here, the same path. And our destination fast recovery, we need to see this where it is. This is the first recovery, right? This is this was right.
I don't know. I'm a little bit confused.
No, this is the path, same path which I am using the primary server. This is when you create. Okay, if you don't want to do this, you can create database instance here, and then you can delete. You will find the path. This is another way, you know. But when I share with you step by step, when you follow the step by step, you will more understand, you know, what I have here and what I have here. Okay.
Okay.
You know, when you write this query, so this is our directory structure in the primary database server. So I am making same architecture in the Scanty node. That's it. Okay. So this we can copy. CD DBS.
Only have you need the we don't have the SP file.
I need to copy from the primary. I will tell you this is the next step. Rman B SQL. I put script here, okay?
So like the VI is to create the file too.
Yeah, I create the file here. Now I need to copy the parameter file. No need to parameter file. I need to create one. I will tell you how to do that. Okay. We need to put only instance name in the parameter. You will see here. I need to copy. This is also very important step. I go to Oracle Home, DBS. If I see here, if I see here this one, this password should be, you have to copy password file, copy SCP, secure copy. I'm copying from this node to other node, okay? SCP, secure copy, this password file to Oracle, this node under this path. Copy this file from here to the other node. You see here. Node 2. You know the SCP? This is the WinCP, you know, command line.
Yeah.
I'm copying this file from this server to other server on the same path.
So we don't have to, so we don't have to use WinCP. We just have
You
to
you
tap
can
like
use
SCP.
you can use.
So the SCP command, the SCP script is just a copy from one server to another server.
Yeah. See, you will see here. Oh, password was Oracle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. So if you see here, it copied. See here, it copied. So now we can create parameter file, create a P file from SP file. So if I exit, I will have P file, right? This one. So I will also copy this one. SCB.
SCP. So the main purpose of SCP is just to copy from
One
one
server to other server.
one server to another server. Okay, cool.
It's same, you know, the WinCP, but it is command line, right? So we
Yeah,
copy
and
paste.
can we use the SCP too on hack installation?
Yeah, we can use everywhere. It is same.
Okay.
So we can move with the instance name. We have instance SCTORCL, right? You see here, I just changed the name.
Yeah, you move it.
I will remove everything. Except DB name. Oh, sorry. Except this, I will remove everything. I just put this one. DB underscore name. Okay. So we created we copied the parameter file from here, from primary to here, and we copy the password file from here to here. Now we need to connect to the instance. We can export or Oracle SID is equal to STORCL, right? And
Yeah.
we can SQL plus as a sysdba what is this? Export Oracle SID STORCL SQL plus as a sysdba okay, right? No startup, we need to know mount p file is equal to, we need to start the instance, right? I told you the level, right? No mount, open, right?
Yeah, you told me about mount, yeah, when we wanted to enable the archive mode. I think it
Okay.
was archive mode, yeah.
So we just start the instance, okay? You will see here. We will not mount because we don't have any database, right? We just start the database instance. That means we create the instance only, but we don't have database, right? Here,
How come we don't have a database? Maybe we create a database, right?
no, we create only, we need to duplicate from primary to data guard, right? We
Or
just
we create only on primary, yeah, we do not create
uh,
on
we just
standby.
create instance only. We did not create database, right? Instance is a memory architecture compute.
Is the software?
It's a compute RAM, and it's the process.
Yeah, it's a process. That's what I'm saying. It's like a software, right?
That's right.
You can
That's
only install the software.
yeah. That's right. That's right.
So basically, the database just the storage, like those data file, log file, control file,
Right. These are
SP file.
this is the database file.
So now we are starting up no mount so that we can copy the
Yeah.
file. We can copy
No,
the
no. We need to connect. You know. First, we need to connect to the database sys The password is Oracle, right? Our primary database is this one, right?
Yeah, see, is this CQ plus?
Yeah. I'm just testing it connect or not. See, I can connect, right? From the secondary node, right? From the Oracle data guard. So just I will share this command. You have to verify are you able to connect or not. So we create this script. Just
Yeah, we create that one.
okay. Now we need to RMAN connect target. Our target is our primary, right?
It's our problem, yeah.
Sys Oracle ORCL. So see, I connecting to this database.
So
Now
you can so we can connect with Ahmad like even from the standby. You can connect to
yeah,
the
from
primary
any server.
from any server. I can use Ahmad.
Yeah, for example, if you have two server, Oracle RMAN client is there, you can connect any server from one client. RMAN is a software, right? It's a native software from Oracle. So this is our auxiliary, right? Where we want to restore, right? Right?
Yeah.
It is, the password is not correct. We copy the password file. Okay. We copy the password file, but we did not change the name, right? We need to change the name, which is the instance name, ST. Okay.
Okay. I see.
So now you have to connect. This is very interesting. You have to have both instances with a different name. See, the password file
But
is
different
different.
thing, but yeah. But the content should be the same. The content is the same.
Yeah, content is same. So I can copy. Okay, see here, it is
Yeah, no
exactly
matter.
is not mounted, and this is mounted, right? This is mounted. Okay.
So like for what
So
reason do we connect auxiliary?
yeah, now I need to run the RMN backup script. It will connect to my database and it will restore. It will connect to my primary database and it will create a clone copy on my data guard. Now it will create the database. It will take backup from the primary and it will restore in my secondary database. You got that? Hello?
Yes, I got it.
This, just keep in mind, this script you can use for clone purpose. Okay. If you want to clone one production to test environment, you can do the same exercise. Okay.
Okay.
I will mention in document. Okay. The cloning process also, because this is also, it is very important for DBA. See, it is restored successfully. You see here.
Yeah. See.
Now, if you open, SQL plus, yeah, here you will see the database, yeah. See, the database's name is same, right?
Yeah, it's same.
So this is our standby database now. So we duplicate from here to here, right?
All right. So now, are we going to change the name of the database?
No need.
Yeah.
No need. We need to run some configuration, data gauss configuration on the standby node, right? To make reverse, if failover happen, then we need to fail back, right? So some reverse configuration. Can you copy this file also? Too much.
So why are you laughing?
Too much for you. I'm laughing.
I will get it, just some practice.
Yeah, you need some practice, obviously. I am here, you can send me message if you stuck somewhere, you have some issue, you know.
Maybe like after practicing like
Yeah,
2 or 3 times,
yeah,
that'll
sure.
be good. My only concern is just like do it constantly. Like do it if I do like every day or maybe every after like 2 or 3 days, it'll be good.
Okay, last command is not okay. I will send you other command. This command I always face issue. Oh, sorry.
You say he always face issue.
No, this command is wrong because I put wrong command. Yeah, you can copy this command, please. This command you can remove last one. Yeah, okay.
You want me to remove this one?
Yeah, remove this one. I will remove. Okay.
Okay.
So here this is ORCL and see it will execute. Now we try to, the apply log, okay, alter. First you can see the alter database. recover. So this is, I just start, applying the log. Okay, getting log from the production. I will explain the command. Okay, alter database recover, managed standby database, disconnect. Standby wrong spelling. Good. So what it will do, it will get log, it will connect to the production database and it will get the log. Okay.
Okay.
Now we do one thing. We just stop, shut down one time this database. Okay, it shut down. Now I need to start up no mount. Okay. This is the procedure to standby startup. Alter database, mount. We will mount as a standby database. Okay. Standby. Good. Now we start to apply the log.
Like how here, instead of standby, why not the STORODG?
No, this is a standby database, right? So I will share because there is two role. One is the primary role, which is the primary database, and one is a standby role, which is a standby database, right? There are
Okay.
two. So I will show you. Let me apply the log first. I will set you stop start order, how to stop standby, how to start the log, how to apply the log, how to, I will send you all command. Okay. Alter database, recover, recover, MANAGET, database, what was command, disconnect, connect. I become tired now. Session,
Missing standby keyword.
alter database,
Or alter standby database.
recover, MANAGET, manage, standby, standby, database, disconnect from session. it will start applying the archive log, okay, getting from the primary. We can test from the node 1. This is the node 1. Alter database, switch over. Okay, switch over STORCN, verify. STORCN, verify. Can you just copy this command? Can you just you copy? Yeah. Can you put the same? You copy there?
Yeah, I can copy here too.
Okay, it's okay. So these are our archive log.
I copy on this one, it worked, but on this one, it didn't.
Yeah. Just 1 second. Can you copy this one command also? Yeah, you copied? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You see here, you have one standby and one primary role. You see the role?
Yeah, the primary and the physical standby.
Yeah. So this is in mounted state and this is open for user. You got that?
I got it. So like this one, we can start a database now on the standby.
That's right.
No, it's still only mounted, but on primary it's still open.
Yeah, it is read only for the user. You can, it is just when you have disaster, you can change the role from primary mounted to open on the standby. Make failover.
Oh yeah, if it's like I see. If you change the whole,
Yeah, because it
it'll
is
be
read
open.
only for
The primary.
yeah. I just
So
verify.
let's say if you want to switch, how are you going to switch from the first one to the second one? Let's say if you have like some issue on on the primary and we want to switch to the standby.
Yeah, it will be, there is two way. You can go with the, the basic, let me switch the log. It will be automatic or manual. You can do both way. Alter database, switch log file. Huh? What is
Missing
this?
all keyword.
Hmm? Alter. Alter system or something. This I just 1 second. I put wrong maybe. Alter system switch log file. Alter system switch log file. Archive
System switch
log list. No problem. Okay, good. Alter database switch over to standby verify. Switch over alter database. Okay. Standby is our O STORCL verify. STORCL, right? TNS ping STORCL. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm just verifying some configuration if there is anything missing or not. Okay. Did you copy this command also? Yeah. Can you copy this command?
Okay. So like if I get the interview, are they going to ask me all these questions?
No, no, no. This is for you only. Okay.
So like what kind of question? Anyway, if you have some question like they can ask me at the interview for the data guide, you can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will share with you. I will share with you definitely. This is just walk through how to do the setup. So you understand how to create the instance and how to create the manual process. Let me see.
I see. Because if they ask me some question about the data guide, I'm going to be lost at the interview.
No, no, they will not. They will not ask how to configure now, but maybe they will ask high level step which I shared with you. You remember the
Which one?
high level steps for data guard. I shared with you on WhatsApp, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's the question they can ask me.
Yeah,
Or they can ask, so what is the step for Oracle
data guard configuration. So you
like
can go with the high level.
or with the steps?
Yeah.
Like same thing with the hack.
Sorry.
I mean, like, is it going to be the same thing with the hack? With the hack
Yeah,
setup?
yeah, it is same like that. The rack is only for high availability and load balancing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, during the interview, they can the only thing they can ask me is just the steps.
They can, no, the step, no. So they can ask you the prerequisite to install rack. So for prerequisite, I send you the question, right? You should
Yeah,
know you
yeah.
need
You send me the question.
shared storage, and you need these. There is a prerequisite for DNS. You need DNS. You know, I just wanted to see. It is still syncing. It is still syncing. Shut
Like
up.
maybe with some question I need to study. So after studying those questions, I can now try to apply high for a
Yeah,
job.
yeah. You can go with the questions. I will send you the question for data guard. Okay. So I will send you also document step-by-step configuration. Okay. Step 1, 2, 3 with the explanation. Okay. So you do yourself, go through one time. Okay. And if you stuck somewhere, you can send me a message. We can connect and we can fix. I just rebounce, database. The startup no mount.
So like, is it a really big difference between the developer and the system, the Oracle administration?
Sorry.
I mean, like, is it a good difference between a database developer or a database admin?
Yeah, database admin basically is doing administration, operation work. Developer is doing development, right? Is developing software, right?
Yeah, developer software.
Yeah. So this is a major difference.
So like developer is different, is a different story with the admin.
Yeah, it is totally different. Developer doing development, and DBA is an operation. I'm just validating something. So you have to remember these, these script for cloning also, When I send you the script, when I send you the all step in order, so you have to follow the order and understand, okay?
Okay.
See, server not data guard configuration, log destination 2, log destination 2, okay. Okay, it's fine now, fine. Just verifying the configuration, if there is an issue or something. Okay. See, the archival process started here. You see the messages?
Yeah.
It will archive the log after archiving, pushing the log to the data guard. Still it is synchronizing. When it is totally synchronized, you will see here is allowed. Okay. Switch over status.
So it takes time to synchronize.
Yeah, it takes time. Oh my God. Yeah. See, from here, switch over status to primary. So when it's done, it will switch over, okay? So now we configure the data guard. I will, because you have to go through one by one and to go to the all steps, then we understand the things, okay? So if you see pmon, ps minus ef grep pmon, you will see instance is running here, right? This instance,
Yeah.
ORTL. And if you go here, You are running is ORCL here. Okay. So this is your primary. Let me see the alert log. You know, this is the DBA important log. He can see if there is any error in diagnostic. You see here, the RDBMS.
So diagnostic is just to see the error.
Yeah. If there is any database instance error happening or not. Okay. This is the path. Trace. See here. You will see the alert log. See?
Don't understand this. Alert.
So this is the alert log. The alert log, you know, if the question, this is very important question. As a DBA role, when you come to the office, what is the first job you will do to do database administration? So first job, you have to check the alert log in all databases and view if there is any error or not. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the first job. So what I do, you
First
know,
thing to do, like after this one, what am I going to do?
sorry.
I'm like after this one, after checking the dialog log, if there's any error, what am I going to check again?
Yeah, you have to check again. You can Google, you can go to Oracle Sport, you can test if there is any error, you can fix. This based on, you know, this will come based on experience, you know. So mostly, you know, you will find anything, you know, helpful from the site, and you can also get help from someone to solve the issue if there is any critical issue, you know. Okay, done. Huh? So what I will do there, I will send you the step by step with the small brief description, okay? Just for your understanding, okay? You go through this
Okay.
one, and I also send you the interview question answer for data guard, okay?
Like yeah.
So when you join, this is not day-to-day job. You can, when you join, you can go with anything, you know.
So yeah,
Because
so this one is not it's not a day-to-day job.
no, it is do. See, the last week in US, Virginia, one of my friend, I did for him, data guard implemented. So he has some, you know, he is doing somewhere job, you know. So they asked him to do the data guard. So I did for him.
So that means if I'm at work, I have some issue,
Yeah,
I can do it for me.
yes. But you need to learn basic concept, at least you should know in interview, you know. This is very important.
Yeah, it's important.
And my recommendation is what we did today. We did a lot of work, you know. So I will suggest go through this. I will share with document with you. Okay, go through the document step by step. Install. Try to install. You will install. Okay, if you follow me, my document step by step, you will install. Then you will get more concept. I will not say, you know, what we spend, you know, 4 hours on this exercise and no need to learn, right? This is not value, right? So I will share the document step by step. Not no tomorrow morning. Okay, I need to sleep now. I'm tired. So tomorrow morning I will share the document, and you can go step by step, install, understand the concept, and I will also review the questions, answers. Okay, do
Okay.
some exercises. Any question?
I see. So like this one, so the data guard is just like once a year that you have to do it, or maybe twice a year.
Yeah, that's right. If you join some company, then you can, maybe they have already data guard configuration. So you have to add instance. Addition is a not difficult task. Maybe you are in job because see, in my case, I am supporting 2, 3 in Virginia, 3, 4 people. They are at work because nowadays COVID. They are working from home, right? So if they face an
Yeah.
issue, they send me a message. I fix for them. But I will not say like you do like that. I will say try to learn, right? Try to learn, do some practice, uh, do your best. Okay, if you stuck somewhere, you can send me a message. I can help you. I wanted to be, give you a knowledge. I am not like that. I will ask you if you have some task, send it to me. No, I don't like. Okay, I wanted to you do this. If you have some issue, critical or something, you can ask me anytime. You are most welcome. Okay,
Okay.
but I wish you have to learn.
Yeah, I'll try to learn bit by bit.
Yeah, because this
Bit
is
by bit.
the, yeah, today, we go through what we did today, what we did. If you go my high level step, we create operating system, we create install operating system. Then what we did, we install, pre-install, we did Oracle software installation, we clone the VM. After cloning the VM, we change the host configuration. Then after host configuration, then we create the listener on primary server. Then we create database. Then we create TLS name listener on both server. Then we check the communication. It is happening between server or not, right?
Yeah.
Then we create the directory structure, same like production on the secondary node. Then we make active duplicates using RMAN. Okay, that's it. Our data guard is ready.
Yeah, it's easy for you.
No problem there. I will make easy for you for steps. Okay. What I did, I already share high level step, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. You
I,
share
I
high
the
steps.
detailed step I will share with you. Go through, inshallah, you will get all knowledge. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there. Then see you next time. I also need to take dinner because it's too much late now. So if you face some issue or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, yeah.
let me know. Okay, I will share with you
All right.
document
So
tomorrow.
like,
Tomorrow in. Okay.
okay, the video and document. Okay. So
Yeah. And
like about the to about your pay. So like you can make some different, some adjustments so that I can send the money. I will send the money like on this weekend. I will send the money. So can you make
no
some
problem.
adjustment, please?
Yeah, you can tell me. If you want. Yeah. What I
Yeah, can
want.
you make some
What I
adjustment?
what I asked for. I forget.
That's like I guess 300.
350, 650, right?
Yeah, 300 for the 300 for the data guard and 350
Yeah.
for the hack.
Yeah. Actually, $50 they will detect, when you transfer in PayPal. This is their stupid thing, They detected amount. So you can make 600 then. So I will get 550. $50 they will detect. This is okay for you? Easy for you?
Uh, anyway, I will do it. I will do it.
No,
I do it.
uh, is there any difficult for you to send? Or
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
okay, okay, there. Thank you. Then see you later.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
Yeah, there's also one thing.
Yeah, sure.
And like after done this one, so what is our next step for the Oracle database in general to learn?
Yeah, then,
Like,
what I will suggest, the cloning and, the cloning and refresh database from one node to other node, the same process, the arm and duplicate. But, what I suggest, go through these data guard and rack. This is, I think, if you go through this basic administration, this is enough for you, you know. But when you get job, then you do day-to-day job and all things, then it will be recovered for you.
oh, I see, I see. So I like after done this one, and then after for me to get a job,
Yeah, then you
and then
can,
now
yeah, that's right.
we can work like day to day so that I can get some more knowledge.
That's right. Okay,
So
there.
without starting the job, it will be difficult for me to get like day to day.
Yeah, it will, you will forget. It is, yeah. What we covered, you just go through this, and you understand the concept basic, and also prepare interview questionnaires and all. Then go for interview. When you get job, you will get task. Based on task, you can do. Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay, dear.
Then and see you
See you.
tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah, we keep in touch. No problem. We are on WhatsApp. So anything you need, any help, let me know. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.